Tonight, we want you to watch this video. More than 20,000 people have already seen it on our social media today.
It depicts how our city was completely changed 70 years ago when the Inner Loop plowed through neighborhoods, churches, and parks. Chief Investigative Reporter Berkeley Breen drove the loop today.
So I'm driving on Inner Loop North. Thousands of people drive this highway every day and every week. But I want to show you how thousands of people lost their homes and their neighborhoods when this highway ran right through them. The video superimposes a map of Rochester in 2002 over a map of Rochester in 1951, the year the loop started getting built. It starts with 490 on the west side, splits into the loop, crosses the Genesee River, and starts its path through the northern neighborhoods of Rochester's old downtown.
When people watch that animation, what is it that you want them to know and understand?
Well, what I want people to see is this is really government priorities in action.
This is the creation of Adam Paul Susnek, an architect by training. He's now getting his PhD in urban planning in the Netherlands.
This is government prioritizing the mobility needs of suburbanites and the business interests of downtown over the economic and social livelihood of primarily non-white inner city neighborhoods.
On Susnek's Twitter page called Segregation by Design, you can see all the American cities where he produced the same kind of video: Brooklyn and Queens, Santa Monica, California, Miami, Florida. When you watch the Rochester video, look at the neighborhoods the loop destroyed. Look at the historic parks paved over. Look at the parking lots the loop inspired. The loop was built to deal with a real traffic problem in Rochester after World War II. But like most of the highways depicted in the videos, the loop went through primarily black and brown neighborhoods.
So when federal money comes along in the 50s for highway construction, officials really see this as a one-two punch to solve the traffic problem between the two suburbs, between the two suburbs and downtown, as well as clearing out those neighborhoods that would be blighted because they would become that way.
There you go, it's cutting right through.
That's the reaction I got when I showed Susnek's video to the city's point person, charged with correcting what the city considers to be the loop's historic wrongs.
It's fascinating to watch.
Coming up on News 10 NBC at 6, you're going to see the city's master plan on how it intends to fill 22 acres of land here on the Inner Loop North. On the loop, Berkeley Breen. News.
There you go, it's cutting right through.
That's the reaction we got from the video that shows what the Inner Loop did to thousands of homes. At least 20,000 people have watched the video today, and many had the same reaction.
The person you just saw is Rochester's point man to fill in the north side of the loop and repair the damage the loop created when it was built 70 years ago. Chief Investigative Reporter Berkeley Breen was able to get that video produced for our story tonight. Bert?
Yeah, Brett, and we can show the video here in our touch screen. It was made by a PhD, a student in urban planning that I've been following on Twitter for 2 years. His Twitter feed includes videos like this in American cities coast to coast. So we're watching the loop as it's passed the Genesee River, now cutting through some of those neighborhoods, well-established neighborhoods on the north side of Rochester's downtown. And this is what I showed the city.
It's fascinating to watch.
Eric Frisch is the Deputy Commissioner for Neighborhood Development at Rochester. He watched the video that shows 490 and the Inner Loop cutting a moat around downtown like a digital highlighter.
Looking at these, what were at the time brand new facilities, brand new ideas, tear through neighborhoods and destroy literally thousands of homes and commercial businesses, churches.
Frisch is responsible for the project that will fill the Inner Loop North.
So what we're looking at here is the preferred concept.
He showed me the working map that replaces the loop from Union Street to Innovative Field.
So even people, if they're going to a Red Wings game and they would ordinarily take the loop, this change is they're going to notice a change when they head to the stadium.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So we're in Inner Loop North. This is what the city wants to fill, and it's huge. When you think about Inner Loop East, when they filled that, it was 6 acres. This is 22 acres. When you watch the Rochester video, look at the neighborhoods the loop destroyed. Look at the historic parks paved over.
Look at the parking lots the loop inspired. The loop was built to deal with a real traffic problem in Rochester after World War II, but the loop went through primarily black and brown neighborhoods.
It's correcting those historic wrongs and bringing that heart and soul back to this community.
But Rochester really is leading the way in terms of addressing these past inequities caused by highway construction.
Adam Paul Susnick made this video and dozens of others like it that show highways cutting through American cities. He got his master's in architecture from Columbia. Now he's getting his PhD in urban planning in the Netherlands. He says the loop was one of the first for a mid-sized American city, and Rochester is now among the first to reverse the damage.
And what I've seen in the northern segment, it seems like they're continuing on that purpose.
So if you want to watch this whole video, check it out on our Twitter and Facebook pages here at News 10 NBC. Check out WHEC.com this evening. Work on the Inner Loop North part, which is what we're cutting through right here, should start in around 2027, and the city already has $100 million committed from the state for the project. Deanna?